Today's financial quick tip, paying yourself first. Now, this is a concept the wealthy have been using for literally generations. And it's again the idea of paying yourself first. And it sounds exactly what it means. It means giving yourself or paying the future you before you spend money on anything else, even regular bills. Now, how much should you be paying yourself? Well, the rule of thumb actually is more towards the 30 or 40% range. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds absolutely crazy. And most gurus will tell you that 5 to 10% is adequate. But if you do the math, you'll realize that if you do that, you're really never going to have the money to retire, and you'll really never hit any sort of status of financial freedom. You want to save about 30 or 40%. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. You're like, I don't even have that money. My current bills right now aren't even paid for by my current income. And I get you. But listen, I graduated college and I made about $40,000 a year. And then I got promoted and I made about $65,000 a year. And then I got promoted and I made about $100,000 and then $150,000. And the common theme through all of those stages of my life was that I never had any money. And that was due to something called life creep, where every time I got a check, I spent it. And if I made more, I just spent more because I worked hard and I deserved it. You got to stop that trend. If you're locked into current high payments, high mortgage, high car, and you can't reduce any of your spending right now, well, that's perfectly fine. You can wait for that advancement because I believe in you and you're smart and you're good at what you do, and you will get advancement and you will get higher pay at some point. So let's say you're making $3,000 a month and all of a sudden you get an increase to $3,500. Instead of taking the extra $500 and then go investing that into a new vehicle or doing something else, instead set that aside for the savings account. Go to a credit union, go to a credit union that's far away, 30 minutes away, an hour away, a place that you can't easily get to that doesn't have online banking. Set that account up and make sure you don't get a debit card or credit card or checks or any easy way to access that funds. When you get paid from your 9 to 5, when that money hits your bank account, let's say on Friday, I want you to set up an automatic payment on Saturday for that additional funds. That could be 10%. 15%, I recommend at least 30% of that money should be going into this investment account. You can then set up that investment account to do automatic payments to an IRA or some other retirement fund. It doesn't really matter. If your employer has a 401k, this is even easier because you can have that money taken directly out of your check before it even hits your account. The point is that you need to be investing in yourself if you want to reach financial stability, and the easiest way to do that and hard tested principle is to pay yourself first and then use the leftover for your regular bills.